I think we're ready for a room tour. So as you can see, this is a very small loft-style bedroom. It's almost like a New York City apartment because of how small it is, but I think with how I pieced it all together, it all came pretty natural. If I go back to one of my old books, I think I have sketched out how I wanted this room to look because I was already given the information that I would be moving here. I know I sketched it out. There it is. Haha, hold on. January 29th. I was already sketching ideas on how I was going to fit everything in this room. Did not turn out the way I expected it to. I had an idea that I was going to bring my coffee table and I was going to have a futon, and that was pretty much it. I would sit on a stool and edit my photos from the coffee bar. Had my mini fridge, stoves like that. I think the loft bed was definitely a smart choice. It kind of reminded me of those TikTok videos with the guys who are like, Michael lives in a New York City apartment that's a square foot, let's industrialize screws, and oh no, a tiger's involved, and I had to think like that. So the loft bed was definitely a smart move on my behalf, and I love this desk. It's a good setup for me. In the future, I would like to have my film scanner here, and I would like to eventually buy a typewriter and start typing. You'll see here that I also have a space for my playing cards. I do have 2 rows of just Theory 11 playing cards. I like to collect them. I don't know why. It's a problem. I have a serious problem. That being said, the piracy cards, of course, my absolute favorite. I wasn't recording that at all. That's fine. I was just saying how much I like this natural light coming in and having my little key light here. It's a good balance. Looks very cinematic. Loving how everything looks as far as separation from me. This is a good spot to vlog in. Who was texting me? I am working. And by working, I'm not working, but I'm doing good. Speaking of, I got a promotion at work. I finally got the chance to step up, and I now am a photographer and social media handler for Batch Coffee. I was just taking pictures of the new summer drinks that was released, and I'm really excited to share those. It's a learning experience, but I'm super excited to learn how to manage an Instagram account and engage with people across the platform. I really need some coffee. Nick, this is juicy. Tea-like body. Fantastic. This room came with a lot of challenges. This room needed a lot of work, and the room was previously a cat room. This used to be like the cat's like bedroom. They used to leave the cats in here at night and allow them to rest and be in an enclosed room of their own. That way they're not being disturbed by people throughout the house late at night. There was a ton of scratch marks on the wall, holes. There was carpet in here. So I ripped out the carpet. Here's an image of what it looked like prior to me touching it at all. I then removed the carpet, and then I ended up painting the entire room white. I like the look of the fresh, clean look. It allows light to bounce off the walls a lot easier. However, I kind of wished I went for like that parchment paper color, that like off yellow, because anything that touches the walls stains it super easily. It came out great. Way better than the teal green, I think. Then we also did the flooring. We ended up just doing like the puzzle piece slabbing wooden floors. Just a lot easier than having to sand all that paint off the green floor. My grandfather helped me do the first half, and then I did the last half. And then right after that last half, I went into surgery for my appendix. So that put a halt of moving in because I then wasn't allowed to lift heavy things. So that took like 3 weeks off of the original plan to then move in. So I'm like 98% moved out. I just need to figure out what I'm going to do with the rest. We just junked my car, so that has now been compressed and put into a small little cube, and they gave me $170 for it. But yeah, I think this year is going to be like my comeback. Like, I'm going to get my shit together, and we're shooting weddings this year. We're doing batch media content. We're doing baristing stuff. We're doing side projects. But yeah, I got a lot of work to do, so I'm going to get back to it. But it was just fun to hop on and give you guys a little update because I miss you guys, and I really like doing YouTube videos. It's challenging and fun. Let's finish off this year strong. Alright, bye. Whoosh. I am so greasy. I need a shower. Gross. Can't do it. If I go to the hospital, it's serious. I don't even have a primary doctor.